I'm going to see you rot in hell. I'm going to send you back to prison. And I said, what the fuck? I call him up. What the hell is? What's the problem? She never explained it to me. Because after that, you know, the lawyers got involved. I don't know what the problem was with her. Maybe she was ashamed that she did it.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
I don't know.
Now, in those 2 years, the level of movies that have been done by Bonnie and gang-banged in every
She had plenty of time to tell me if she had a problem. I don't care. You know,
I don't think anything's more, in my mind, what I saw. I didn't watch all of it. It's pretty heavy duty. But, you know, you would think that this isn't like a girl that's not in the adult industry. She is wanting to be. Matter of fact, one of the things I'll tell you, Bonnie told me right up in the beginning, I want to be filthier than Belladonna. And I said, you'll never accomplish that because Belladonna's been around for so long and done so much. But that was her dream, was to be dirtier than Belladonna. And she wanted to be in the porn industry. So you're a person in that industry that is another venue. Ken Marcus is the photographer.
That's him.
I went to his birthday party, and I took her around and introduced her to the people that helped her do it. But anyhow, so she did this video, and then...
That was her first scene, by the way.
First scene that she ever did on camera.
Right.
As a scene. So then, now, where is it at right now? Because
well, she claimed that she was incapacitated, and she would never have consented to it later. Even though she signed off on the model release the next day. So even if she wasn't incapacitated, which she wasn't, but even if she was, by the next day, she's fine, and I got a video on her smiling at the camera and signing the model release and saying, this is A-okay, I didn't do anything I didn't want to do. So I have this addendum to my model releases. And it's like 20 questions. Did you do anything you didn't want to do, or were you forced to do anything? Do you have any second thoughts about us releasing this video?
And she signed it.
Have you been paid in full? Signed off on everything.
So how can she possibly?
Well, she can't. Okay.
I mean, isn't this you talk about wasting time? There's a video of her signing this. And by the way, I don't like to hold long grudges. Bonnie, and I'm sure you knew initially, she's a very sweet girl. She was a very nice girl. But, you know,
I don't know what happened.
You know, and I think that she's now involved with people in her management side or whatever. And I think it's some sort of money issue. That's all.
She was going after my money. She sued me in Illinois, which made absolutely no sense at all.
How could she sue you in Illinois?
Because she had a friend who was a lawyer out there, and I don't know what the fuck they were thinking about.
But what she's suing you for happened in LA.
She's saying, right, and we're both residents of the state, so it makes no sense.
Possible?
And that lawsuit basically said defamation of character, and that I didn't have a model release on her.
How could you defame a porn star's character?
It's possible.
I mean, unless you said, no, defamation would have to be if you said something like she murdered somebody, something that would defame her character beyond what she does. If you call Bonnie Rotten, you know, something about...
I didn't say anything about her. She was claiming that the video defamed her character, and then I misappropriated her identity. That was another one. So anyway, that went nowhere.
So that's gone. The defamation of character's gone.
So then she went to the police and accused me of raping her, right? Because she was incapacitated at the time and could not. Incapacitated people cannot possibly grant consent. And she accused me of sodomy. And even though it's right on the tape, we never sodomized. Or I never
fucked sex. And you never had sodomy.
Yeah, even if fingering a woman's ass with your finger, that's sodomy. I never did that. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. But anyway, the district attorney completely rejected that. And so I was put in a position that I have to sue her. So I filed a lawsuit against her.
To sue her because now...
For breach of contract.
Well, but now, in a way, the real defamation is against you.
Oh, it's horrible.
No, because now...
It's terrible.
This is your career. It's a legal career. Pornography, you're able to do what you do. although
Most of the time.
Most of the time. So, but now by saying this, girls that might want to shoot with you might feel there's something that they should be careful about when that might not be true.
Well,
that's defamation of your character.
I don't know who she told about this, right? But that was, but most likely, I mean, the word got out. You know how people can't keep their mouths shut, especially with a juicy story. But anyway, that case was rejected. Now, then she filed a restraining order against me, saying I was dangerous when I have no record of physical violence against anybody. I've never been even arrested for a fist fight, you know.
And you're not
in a
near
bar.
her at all. Where
No,
the hell she's
you know, and we're going to go to the same shows, right? But honestly, I had to countersue her for breach of contract, and we're going to amend it to, if it continues. I hope to get this mediated out, honestly, because it's a complete. I hate lawyers and spending a lot of money
the only
on
ones that make money.
yeah. But she's got a lot of money now. She's working a lot, so she's a target, you know, and she knows that, so she's kind of backing off, and says she wants to negotiate. I think we'll let the lawyers work that crap out. But I just want to move on. And the thing is, anybody that knows me, all she had to do was, Max, say, kindly take that video down. I don't want it up. I say, okay, darling. One movie, one scene in one movie is
not going to make your
no
whole
big deal.
Right.
Okay, thanks. Sure, I'll take it down. I'll be happy to. But instead, they go ahead, send me screaming messages. It almost sounded like a person that was high on drugs. The type of messages that I got. I mean, I'm going to report you to your federal judge. I'm going to make you rot in hell. I mean, what inspires people to say this? Why don't they just say, hey, would you mind taking it down?
Yeah.
Sure,
I
no
understand
problem.
it. What's also interesting is
If a girl changes her mind, I can completely understand that. I don't care.
Yeah. The comments that I have read that came in, there was a story that came out about this, but it seems the majority are people going, Bonnie Rott, I mean, how could you possibly, it's Bonnie, what are you talking about? You're a porn. Look, I mean, on camera, in their personal lives, I don't call them whores. They're These girls are, that's what they're
Whores,
doing.
they do it for money.
They're doing it for money, and this is multiple. She's in gangbangs, and one in
she's
her ass and
puking
her
on
mouth
scene.
and
Yeah,
puking.
yeah.
So it's kind of a hard case. It's not like she goes to church and then what the hell you got her drunk.
Yeah.
And by the way, I was Bonnie liked her Jaeger and had a good time, but I hope she's okay, and I hope it's resolved because under there, she was a girl that, wanted something different, like a lot of these girls from Indiana, to get out of there and to make a name for herself.
Yep.
And she saw that porn was the only way she could do it. So this thing with you, maybe she thinks it's going to help make a name for herself. But there are no more names in porn. Porn is really, the star system is dead. The big people that really, people don't make movies. They're home doing,
Wicked Pictures and Vivid does carry that on a little
Vivid
bit.
doesn't have contract girls anymore.
No, Wicked does, though.
They're the last ones, aren't they? And they're the same women that have, the same gals have done, 6,000.
I love
movies.
those girls too.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're great.
they got staying power, and they still look great.
Unbelievable.
Jesse James, wow.
Well, Jesse Jane maybe is the last, could be the last one, really. I mean, there's not many. It's changed.
Yeah,
but,
it really has.
Let's do a little promotion at this point. First of all, I appreciate going through the steps because I wanted to hear a little bit of how it all started and where it is now. So where is it now? What kind of movies are you making? Where are you distributing? Where can people buy that want to enjoy this? That's legal to sell at this point. Where do they get it?
Right. They go to my website at max-hardcore.com. I don't distribute DVDs anymore, except my catalog, the ones that I have already printed, because you can't get any money for them. It's not worth printing them up. So I'm just online specifically. But